Hello and welcome to this setup tutorial for the board game The Red Cathedral. If you'd also like to know how to play this game, then I have a separate video for that. First, let's get things ready for construction. I'll be setting it up for 2 players. Start by placing the game board. Don't put it quite in the middle because you need some space for the building plans on one side. Before we do that, let's put some stuff on the board. I'll start in the center and work my way out. The board shows these 8 round spaces. We have 8 round tokens. Keep them face down and mix them up. Then start placing them face up on the board, 1 on each space. These are the resources that you can get. Next come the dice. Take out the 5 dice, but hold them in your closed hands. Mix them around a bit and then drop 1 onto the table. Here's the first one. Keep it with this number up and place it right by the token with the cross. This one. Next die. Shake and drop. That goes by the next token clockwise. Keep doing this until you've placed all the dice. I'll skip through this for now. The last thing for the game board is filling up these 4 spaces in the corners. Take out the cards with the people on them, separate them by person, and then shuffle each deck. You can take 1 random card from each deck when you've shuffled them. The rest of the cards can go back in the box. Do this for all 4 decks. You end up with 4 cards, each with a different person on the back. According to the rulebook, you can just place them on the board, but I think it's nice to also shuffle these 4 before placing them face up on each of the corner spaces. The game board is done. Now let's put some things next to it. We've got materials, bricks, stone, wood, gold, green jewels, and purple jewels. And of course, money. That brings us to the thing that it's all about, the cathedral. First, let's randomly decide what it should look like. Take out these blueprint cards. Don't shuffle them, but find the cards that show you the exact number of players. I'm with 2, so I only use each card that shows 2 players on it. The rest can go out of the game. Shuffle the cards that you have and pick one. This is what our cathedral is going to look like for this game. You don't need the other cards, and this one stays face up on the table. Now we build this cathedral with the cards. You've got this deck of cards with the doors on them, the base, cards with the arches on them, all the middle sections, and cards with the typical onion-shaped domes. Shuffle each deck. When you're done, start placing the base cards like it shows on the blueprint. It says I have to put out this many, so I follow the instructions. Place them with this side up, the unfinished side. The rest of the cards can go back in the box. Next comes the middle sections for each tower. That's what this deck is for. Follow the instructions of the blueprint and place each card where it's supposed to go. And finally, each tower gets its own dome. Place the cards from the dome deck. Done! We've made the exact same shape as it shows on the blueprint card. But you're not done yet. Each card will get a token on it. That's what these square tokens are for. Since I'm setting it up for 2, I remove all the tokens that show they're for 3 players or more. I don't use those. The rest gets mixed up face down on the table, and then one by one place a face up token on each card. In case you have any tokens left when you're done, just put them in the box. Everything is done here. Now let's get everything for the players. Pick a color and then take everything from that. I'll choose yellow, so I take this player board that shows a subtle bit of yellow on it that goes in front of me. I've got this yellow score marker that goes on the gray 2 of this track around the board. Every player starts here. I've got 6 yellow banners. 4 of them go on this brown strip here. You can see the outline for it. And the other 2 go right below them like this. I've got a yellow door that goes on the door space of my player board. I've got 2 yellow window tokens. Stack them up and place them on the according space. And the last thing in yellow for me is this cross. It goes where it belongs. Time to pick a first player. That'll be me, so I can take 3 money from the supply. The next player gets 4 money. If there had been a third player, that person would also get 4 money, and only a 4th player would get 5 money. Done! You're ready to start playing the Red Cathedral. If you'd like to know how to, follow me to the tutorial. Thank you for watching, feel free to leave a comment, and see you for the next one.